Hey, John Sonmez from SimpleProgrammer.com. So this week I wanted to do a video that I've been wanting to talk about for quite some time. I think this is something that's going to benefit most people. In fact, most people do the opposite of the advice that I'm going to give in this video. And if you're trying to lose weight, this is especially going to pertain to you because this is one of the most common pitfalls of weight loss, and I'm going to give you kind of a solution to get over that in this video. So the basic idea that I'm talking about that most people get wrong, they do in fact the opposite, is this idea you may have heard of as someone saying take 2 steps forward and 1 step back. I say that you can't win every single battle, but you can always hold the line. I also say sometimes that you should make your wins be big and your losses be small. Now, this concept is basically that, when you have a bad day, when you mess up small, like do damage control on that. And when you win big, like try to make it as big of a win as possible. If you employ this strategy, what's going to happen is that when you fall back, which is inevitably going to happen, right? You're not going to fall back too far. Right? So you're going to limit yourself. But when you win, you can win as big as possible, right? So here's where you could apply this. Like probably the most common place is weight loss, right? We've all tried to lose weight and been on a diet, and what happens, right? Someone brings in Christmas cookies to work, right? We're doing good, we're following our diet, everything is great. Then those Christmas cookies come in, you have a couple of them, you start to feel guilty, and then before you know it, you're just chugging eggnog, right? You've gone off the rails, as I call it. So this is kind of our natural instinct, is to basically go off the rails. So when we lose big, and then our wins are somewhat smaller, right? We follow our diet, but we don't go the extra mile. So what I am saying is that, let's say that you're doing a diet, you're trying to lose weight, okay? Make it so that when you follow it on those days, like do a little extra, walk a little extra, do a little extra so that your wins are big. And when you do mess up, which you are going to mess up, just damage control those, right? If you have more win days than lose days, and your lose days are damage controlled, so they're not that bad, then what's going to happen is you're going to make forward progress, and you're going to make good forward progress, right? Don't try and be perfect. Don't try and say, I'm never going to lose, right? And this doesn't just apply to weight loss. This applies to whatever goal that you've set in front of you. If you're trying to improve your career, if you're trying to read every day, if you're trying to do some kind of thing to improve yourself, don't worry about getting it perfect, because that's not going to happen. Instead, when you do get it good. Do a good job. Make it count, okay? And then when you mess up small. Just do a small mess up. Don't go off the rails and start chugging eggnog and doing all kinds of crazy stuff. Just do damage control, collateral damage, right? You want to make sure that you do damage control. So this is, if you apply this in your life, you're going to see huge results, because you'll stop trying to be a perfectionist. You'll realize that you are going to make mistakes, and when you do make most of those mistakes, they're not going to be as bad. You're going to have a lot more wins. The wins are going to be bigger. The bad things are going to be small, because you can do a lot of damage by flying off the rails, right? It's so much easier. I was just listening to or watched Hunger Games, the new one, and I think there was some quote in here, and he said, like, it's 10 times harder to put yourself together than to come apart, right? And that's so true. Don't come apart. Stop it before it happens. Make sure that you do damage control. Well, hopefully this is helpful to you. If you like this channel, please subscribe. We've gotten over 2,000 subscribers now, so that's pretty awesome. But let's get that up to 20,000 subscribers. So subscribe, share the video, tell your friends. Take care, and have a great one.